Good morning and welcome to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Coming to you live from Megalanes, Sarawak. Today is the 5th of July. It's a Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you watching back at home on channel 122 and of course via our digital streaming platform on TikTok, Facebook and also YouTube. Thank you for being with us here on TBS throughout this whole week in the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship. Good morning, my name is Jonathan Ning. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you today?
I'm good, Jonathan. Of course, today we can see the surroundings. This morning it's not as packed as the days before, because I think today we're going to expect the semi-finals for both the men's and women's singles, as well as the men's and women's doubles as well. But we can see that they're having their warm up a little bit on the left side of the lane. Here on our left, and of course, yes, definitely yesterday, I think for those of you who are watching, I think some of you have been staying up until I think 8 or so on our social media platforms to watch the showdown and all the action going on yesterday. And there's a few notable mentions as well for especially for our home Malaysia.
Yes,
I think we had a very record-breaking split shot yesterday, Jonathan.
That
you
is
were excited
correct
as well.
Yep, and also we would like to congratulate Team Malaysia because they have booked their slot to the finals of the mixed team event for the gold medal match happening tomorrow. I think, of course, yes, Cheryl was speaking about the magnificent shot that was did by the Team Malaysia. I think later we will show you, for those who have missed that shot, I think that easily will be shot of the year.
Yeah.
You don't get to see them all the time. I've been bowling for about maybe 12, 13 years. I think about 15 years, I have never done a 7-10 split.
Yes.
Here it is.
Here
on
it
the
is,
screen
right?
now. Look at that.
Whoa! Fantastic shot there.
Yes.
And congratulations to Malaysia. Very young talent indeed. It's definitely very difficult, right, Joe? I think the probability of having that shot, I think definitely for Team Malaysia, they were not expecting that, because everyone was very nervous, I think, down at the lanes, and they were all holding the pressure down there. And there's another one. And that was the shot that bagged Malaysia on the spot for the mixed team as well. And I think if they they are all already in the spots. Now, if they manage to get gold for it, it will also be a historic moment for Malaysia.
That is true.
As they will be bringing home the very first mixed team gold for the World Championship.
It will be the first time. If they win, even if they win silver, but of course we hope they win gold. It will be the very first time that the mixed team event gold medalists. You don't get to say that all the time, and it will be great. So let's wish them all the best and congratulations to all the finalists that have booked themselves a spot in the gold medal match.
Yes, and so of course some of the key moments that we had also yesterday as well, and we'll be going through day by day and hour by hour on the results here today. And today we'll be expecting the semis, and of course let's have a bit of a recap of what we had on the results here yesterday. Here it is, the mixed team qualifying, and of course we have almost reached the business end of the 2026 IBF World Youth Championships. As you can see, the mixed team event has lived up to expectations, as 16 federations battling fiercely competitive. I think Sweden topped the standings with 5 wins in the first game, 1 draw and just a single defeat, as Germany wasn't so far behind, matching Sweden's, I think, 5 victories to secure the 2nd place in the mixed team qualifying. Both Australia and Korea, they both have put up very strong performances as well. But I think they narrowly also missed the knockout stage. We received the second games in Australia. We're missing some points there, as well as Korea. So that's very interesting. It's going to be a very dramatic mixed team qualifying for the first group, for Group A. We also have notable, teams from US, and we have 2 teams from Sweden, actually. Two teams from Australia.
Being in the same group.
Correct. So they will go head to head.
Yep, that's true. All right, and I'm looking at Group B. These were the top 8. Top 8 team in the mixed team qualifying, and of course, Finland and Malaysia made it to the top 2 to qualify themselves in the semi-finals yesterday. So congratulations, Team Finland topped the Group B with 18 points, and if you look between Malaysia and US, there were a tie in having 15 points. So they had to do a 1-game roll-off, and Malaysia managed to score 2-1-1 against the United States 1-9-5, which made Malaysia advance to the semi-finals yesterday. Also, congratulations, a good show with team from Czech Republic, Singapore, Korea, Singapore, and also Republic of China.
Yes, and what's interesting as well, over in Group B, I think Finland has also produced, I mean, the most dominant qualifying performance of all, which we can see that Finland has 6 wins from 7 matches, I think. And that's a remarkable statement, I think, heading into the medal rounds. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mixed team semi-finals 1, where we'll be expecting, I think, this was the results actually.
Results last night, yeah.
We have seen the semi-finals and we are expecting more and more drama down there, where we see Sweden against Malaysia. I think Sweden also has been one of Europe's bowling powerhouses, you know, with the Sweden's Bowling Federation, producing multiple world champions, and of course, you know, its structured youth development programs. We had to had the down also with Sweden, the talks with the coach about it, and I think that's Sweden and Malaysia as well. Who's a stranger to international success, as I think the Malaysian 10-pin Bowling Congress has built one of Asia's strongest programs. Your bowling has become a niche here, actually. But they have also produced champions, you know, across youth and senior levels. I think you would know too, Jonathan.
Yeah, that is correct. The Malaysia 10-pin Bowling Congress has actually did a fantastic job in, you know, nurturing new bowlers, new athletes. They have a great youth program throughout the country, of course working together with the state associations, and I mean it's a great thing what the government is doing, what MTBC is doing, and as you can see the results here, the World Youth Championship mixed team, they have booked themselves to the finals.
Yes, and we wish them best of luck as well, and what a performance from both Malaysia and Sweden as well, as you know, both were fearless. You know, they were very tight, and also a superb game for both of them. There's no need to decide for a third game, and yes, congratulations to those who have booked their slot. And I think next we have the semi-finals.
The second semi-finals, the result for the second semi-finals between Team Finland and Team Germany, where Finland won 2 games out of 3 against Germany yesterday. So these 2 winners will have booked their spot for the gold medal match, which will be happening tomorrow, and we'll see who will be taking home the gold medal for the mixed team event.
And then we have Germany and Finland also, very interestingly, 2 bowling powerhouses as well. And I think for semi-finals 1 was quite straightforward. Semi-finals 2 was, you know, Germany, I think, struck first with a very narrow score, I think, and also as Finland, I think they responded very quite immediately in the second game. I think they won around 181 or 151 to force up the deciding game. And yes, I think that everything goes down to the third game as well. And the pressure was so high in this second feat as well, you know, against these 2 European powerhouses. And
and this would be the final qualifiers for the gold medal match between Team Malaysia and Team Finland, which we will know who will win the gold medal tomorrow at 7 p.m. Cheryl, this is history in the making, you know, in the World Youth Bowling Championship. Malaysia and Finland have booked the spot for the gold medal match, and yes, Malaysia is in the gold medal match. This is the first final that Malaysia has booked themselves, especially in the mixed team event, and it's an event that I think we need to look forward to, and we need to support Team Malaysia to bring back home that gold.
Correct, definitely. And of course, it's a home visit, you know, experience also for this, you know, with Malaysia having their home supporters, you know, with them also as well. I think that has encouraged them a little bit to play a little bit better than before. And the pressure, of course, is definitely surrounding around Team Malaysia, whereas Finland also as well. I think Finland is arriving with the strongest qualifying record of the tournament, I think, so far, as they have been topping the charts for most of the games here and most of the match play, and as well as the qualifying. So they have started very strong. And yes, I think this has something to give, especially for both federations as well. I think today, Jonathan, we will be having a you know, a very interesting feat as well, as usual. Oh, can you hear it on the left here?
Yeah, you can feel the atmosphere here in the bowling center. You know, there's a DJ here, the music is pumping. And the first match of the men's single semi-final will be against Julian Dinham from Australia, will be against Ben Petit from New Zealand. All right, so the match has just started. All the best to the bowlers, and over to our commentators to the men's single semi-finals.
Take it away.
Thank you very much, John and Cheryl. I'm Dominic Barrett from England.
And I'm Francois Lowe from South Africa.
And here we are in the first semi-final of the boys' singles.
We've got Julian Dinham from Australia up against Ben Petit, I think it is, from New Zealand. If I got that wrong, sorry.
Both using the same side of the lane. Ben is choosing to back it up this week to quite a lot of success.
Yeah, I think a few of the two-handers that have the skill in their bag chose to back it up. But, that did not look very good.
Yeah, first frame on that lane, he left a 6-pin. The ball went up a little bit high, and this time he over-adjusts potentially or threw it hard. You can't really ever tell, but maybe it was the lane changing with both of them throwing urethane around the same part of the lane, but that definitely didn't hook as much.
But through the week, I think Julian's ball was continuing a bit more than Ben, so I think right now he's got better ball reaction. Let's see if it continues. Oh,
Reaction tells us it went.
Slow roll 7.
Yeah, it's a brilliant start from Julian.
So the format's a best of 3, so the first person to win 2 games wins, and then Dom, maybe you can run our viewers through the tie rule.
Yeah, so we have a tie of a game. It's a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. I believe top seed will pick the lane and the starting order.
And you just continue until the tie's broken.
And have to be able to win that point. So best of 3. We're going through to the final.
Strike from Julian here gives him quite a big early lead in the match. Great shot.
Yeah, no issues on the left lane for Julian. Looking pretty strong right now. I'm able to tell if that's a ball change or not.
Black hammer? Was he throwing purple before? Might have been. Not
Unsure.
Sure. Yeah, not sure. The lighting was a little bit weird up here.
Yeah, we've just been throwing the coverage that you guys have at home, so we're sort of catching up. But he's got the right lane dialed in anyway, I think both guys do. Messenger last time for Julian on this lane, see what adjustment he makes.
Did you notice anything in the other matches on this pair? Maybe topography, or there weren't too many lefties bowling, I don't think.
No, on the topography, you can read one side lane, it's hard to read both.
Yeah.
But the left-hand side, it's hard to tell right now. But on the right-hand side, the last couple of matches we've had in semi-finals, it looks like the right lane does hook a little bit more.
Ben must feel quite a big advantage bowling backup. If I was a right-hander, it would be difficult for me to pick to join the left-hander on the left side of the lane. I might have tried to bowl on the right, but he clearly sees something on the left he really likes this week. But I think in Korea he did the same thing. He backed it up almost the whole week, I think. So obviously very comfortable and confident doing it.
Yeah, and a big mistake there from Julian, not his best 2 shots. Open frame, a double from Ben, brings Ben right back into this match.
So I can see there on the scoreboard, max 266 for Julian, 258 for Ben. So yeah, that really tightened the match up.
And a fantastic venue here, Megalanes, Sarawak, Kuching. We've had great hospitality the whole time. Such a great event, very special place to be.
Top 3 favorite bowling alleys in the world, for sure. Nearly. Definitely more angle created on the right.
Yeah, looked like a pretty good shot, right? Just picked up a little bit earlier, went through the pins a little bit high. The transition, both guys look like they're bowling about the same place, making lots of transition. High rev rates, high speed.
Same leave.
Yeah, carbon copy. been a long 7-10 days for all these bowlers. We've played multiple formats, multiple events. Coming down to the last couple of days now in these championships, and some great performance by these guys a few days ago to bring them into this position.
Yeah, the match play part of the event is always the most exciting, obviously. Qualifying, hard work, grinding, but this is where the medals are. Well, the medals are already won, but the colors are changed. So, yeah, let's hope there's some close, exciting matches for you guys.
Not to make us sound too old to these youngsters, we competed against each other in 2008 in Orlando.
It wasn't this close, that's for sure. Dom had quite a good week, Dom. What were your results there?
Yeah, France teamed me up a little bit, yeah. And a good But those memories, you know, core memories last the rest of your life. And Fran and I have known each other a long time because of the events like these. And it's really what bowling's about, bringing the whole world together, showcasing our sport at the highest level.
Yeah, exactly. Great shot there. Well, putting it went ahead of Julian there, so Julian under a bit of pressure this frame. Strike to keep the lead, basically. Otherwise, it'd be very close. Over adjustment on that lane?
Yeah, it looked like it could have been. It looked like he liked it when he let go, and then he saw his ball not pick up. Got to about 40 foot, 45 feet.
Common theme this week, when people moved off the friction, it was very common for them to leave on the right side of the lane a 2-pin combination, and on the left side a 3-pin combination. So it is common. It was common this week, and it seems to still be the case.
This pair of lanes is not a pair that they used all week. We used up to lanes 36, so not a pair that will any of the bowlers would be too familiar with how it breaks down. And the singles is the only format where they bowl on a pair of lanes. Otherwise, it's left lane versus right lane.
Yeah.
See a replay of the spare textbook.
Let's see if Ben can put Julian under a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, Ben, after the early open in the game, is a strike here will take the lead. No, it won't. A strike here will bring him within 7 pins.
Correct.
That keeps him. That keeps him 17 pins behind right now.
Great shot from Julian. So Julian's max at the moment is 244, and then you can see on your screen Ben's 217. So Ben will probably need a little bit of help from Julian, and he's going to have to make great shots himself down the stretch.
Yeah, Ben's position now is take care of the spare, and he has a strike out. Julian just has to match whatever Ben does, which is much easier said than done.
Yeah. Dom, did you notice any patterns in the players going between different urethanes this week, or kind of, I like this one and it rolls good, I'm going to stick with it?
I think it's a lot about which one you like. This is a ball change, right?
This is a ball change, yeah.
Let's see what it does for him on this right lane.
Well, good timing on that. Seemed to have a little lower pin on that black hammer compared to the purple hammer he was using, so a little smoother ball reaction.
Yeah, I think each player is going to have a different look or physical set to their urethane balls, which is why I think we see this black hammer on the right lane right now and the purple on the left.
So it seems Ben's doing the same thing. Purple left lane, black on the right lane.
They'll just suggest to me that their right lane is playing a little bit tighter for them, a bit more down lane. I think the black one's a bit more rounded with surface, so you know, the slow hook, as we like to say in bowling, when you get to slow down, really make the ball come off the back part of the pattern. All right, so big 10th frame here for Julian. This is it. Just needs a spare to wrap it up. With good count.
Likes it. Great shot. Best count you can get.
Okay, 1-0, Julian. Australia, New Zealand. Lots of big battles in the sporting world between these two great nations.
I was watching Julian during match play in the team event. He's definitely not scared to make some noise. That's for sure. Gets in his opponent's faces. It was quite fun to watch.
Yeah. And the semi-finals are rolling off at 10 a.m. this morning local time for you guys watching around the world. So nice to see that the supporters are up with them, watching their teammates.
Some of them look more awake than others right now in the crowd, but it's very early for the young kids.
But it's a important event for everyone, yeah, you can see in the background there. It's a very cool event to be a part of, cheering on your teammate.
So 1-0 to Julian. He wins one more, he will advance to the final. Easy spare.
Yeah, very impressive. So going into game 2, you have to win. Anything you do different, or would you just try and bowl?
I don't know. Ben's ball reaction on the right lane obviously doesn't look very good, so he's definitely got to think about changing something, whether it's distance he's trying to use, how much angle he's trying to use. Is he going to change rotation? I don't know. Use more friction, less friction. But definitely the right lane is going to be the key for Ben to try to figure out.
Yeah, another ball change on this right lane. So right lane's a tricky lane, it looks like.
It looked like he tried a straighter angle there, slightly straighter.
Yeah, shuffled his feet a couple of balls left, it looked like, didn't it? So
Yeah.
straight in the front. Same break point.
Still didn't go quite flush, but with the amount of power they generate, it might just strike every shot.
Thumbs up from Julian.
Seems very relaxed. I'm not sure how old he is. Obviously, he looks very young, but he seems like a very relaxed young man.
Okay, I think we should be straight into game 2. Mike Seymour, tournament director, giving some final instructions to our athletes. I'm not quite sure what he's saying.
I don't know. I think that maybe the lane choices is the confusion.
Surely you just carry on.
Yeah. Should just keep bowling. The lane you finish on, the lane you start.
Technical director coming over as well. Maybe. All good. Right, let's go. There's a crowd. So it looks like the left lane's been transitioning sort of as they expect, making their moves, just make good shots in that lane. The right lane's the one that we're both, you know, making ball changes on, moving their feet. So we'll just have to see what happens, see how this game develops.
It's quite often the case, though, in the match, the lane you think you have after game 1 becomes the bad lane halfway through game 2. So let's see.
Ben opting to go with the purple on the right lane. See if he keeps straightening up those angles in the front part of the lane, what that does to his ball reaction.
Whoa. That was definitely not straighter through the front of the lane.
42-foot oil pattern this week. You can see the graphic there on the right-hand side of your screen. There isn't many bowlers can get it back from there.
Good cover there. 247. Not the easiest spare, especially not in match play.
Sven going to choose to back up at this, or?
Has to, right? Run it down the road. Yeah.
Always intrigued through the mindset of bowlers.
Especially the young guys. They leave certain pins. It looks like they've missed it off their hand and the ball hooks the wrong direction. Wow, we just got coffee delivery. Now we're talking.
Good spare. Yeah, once again, as Brand just said, with the hospitality in Kuching has been second to none, I have to say. We get very spoiled and appreciate how well everyone looks after us.
Yeah, I like the black hammer. It looks a lot better on the right lane. A lot rounder, like you were saying, more continuous.
Yeah, I think Julian looks like he's a little bit further to the outside part of the lane, especially on the right lane. But Ben is trying to shape it slightly more, but with high ball speed. Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there.
Really good shot. You can always tell when the bowler likes it off their hand. Instantly knew they was going to strike, so it's always good to have that feeling when you know you got the lane covered, your execution was good, a lot of confidence through the next few frames. Switching on both lanes. Black hammer now on the left lane.
Oh. So the last one on that lane went too high over there for Julian, left him to head up on left side, 247.
247.
And yeah, good adjustment. Made the ball change, like you said. Looked like he moved his feet a little bit, but he definitely, you can tell from his body language, he missed his target too far to the left. And that left lane is okay. It picks up, comes back.
It's interesting to see how instant his decision was to change balls, because he had a really good reaction on that lane with the purple the previous game. Went high, one shot, and just changed balls. Yeah, straighter angles there through the front, way better on that lane.
Yeah, great shot there from Ben. Keep pressure on his opponent. Stay in this match. Liked it the whole way.
Have you tried to bowl two-handed backup, Dom?
Yeah, cannot do.
Cannot, la.
It is pretty impressive watching the younger generations come through in bowling now and what they can do to a bowling ball. Speed, revs, back up, normal, left-handed, lots more speed, more revs.
Yeah, more power and more creativity. It's a good combination. Wow, great shot there.
Yeah, both guys looking pretty comfortable now. Bit of a disco.
Not sure if that's on your feed, but the Australians are definitely enjoying their bowling so far this morning.
And coming up in the background, you can see the Swedes. They're getting ready for the Emil Svensson in semi-final 2. We'll play USA's Landon Jordan. You see Mike Seymour in the background before. I think he's pace of play. I think he's asking them to get on with it soon.
Yeah, obviously it's a live broadcast, so the players have to try and stick to their time slot because the second semi-final is scheduled live.
Yeah, it might be a little tactic that Ben's using, or maybe he's just a little bit, say, slower, but he's definitely not getting up, you know, I think it's supposed to be you bowl at the same time, not frame by frame, so
Yeah,
perhaps a gentle reminder there from tournament director.
Strike here from Landon is going to give him, what's that, 23 pin lead potentially if he strikes again. So early lead through 5 frames as possible. 13 pin lead, sorry.
Pretty good shots right now.
Yeah.
Julian's got a 1-0 lead. Made the ball change on the left lane, which was the easier lane to read that we saw in the first game. Snapping out that 7-pin. Looking pretty good. Not much you can do if you're Ben.
No.
New Zealand, you better throw some good shots because you know that your opponent's going to.
Not even worth watching, Julian, if you're Ben at the moment. Just strike. Great shot.
Through 5 frames, we have a 290 max of Julian, Australia, and Ben Petit from New Zealand, 267. So far, some really good bowling. 4 in a row from Julian, just a double there from Ben. A couple of errant shots in there. Plenty of game left.
Big 5 frames here for Ben. If he loses here, obviously he's out. But Julian looks like he's pretty locked in. Great shot. Snapping the 7 out. He's quite,
Fist bump,
yeah, he's quite
five.
feisty. I like it. Confident. I looked on the sheet. He's 18 years old, I believe. So, big future ahead of him.
Definitely a theme in this year's tournament is two-handed bowling.
Even in the women's field, a lot of two-handers.
Lots of power, lots of revs.
Common leave 5-pin this week.
Yeah, that left lane's just caught Ben out a couple of times in the last 2 frames in this lane. Left the 3, 5, 6 before, almost leaving it again on that shot. Obviously there would have been an adjustment, but transition happens pretty quick. Two-handed bowlers, lots of ball speed, play in a similar area.
Ben seems to have a couple of shots where he just really gets it through the front of the lane faster than the shot before. And the ball doesn't pick up at the right time. Doesn't have time to change direction. And that was, I think that was the case on that one. Really got to the arrows a lot faster than the previous shot.
Yeah, definitely didn't slow down, did it, off his hand, or if it was ball reaction or too far into the oil. You can see here from Julian, his shape is a lot more rounded. You can get it a little bit further left.
Wow, great shot there.
Yeah, brilliant shots.
Ben's in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to need a lot of help from Julian if he's going to make it through to the final.
6 in a row now for Julian. Ben had a double early in this game and hasn't been able to double since. 247 max. I think you're going to have to try and get all of those if you're going to have a chance.
There it is again. Think you should have stuck with the black hammer, Dom?
It's hard to say, yeah. I mean, right now, obviously seeing what Ben's doing compared to Julian. Julian's striking a lot. Ben, it just looks like when he gets to the ball going a little bit steeper in the front part of the lane, closer to the gutter, it doesn't have the recovery. So whether Ben is further left with his black hammer and obviously 2 different releases as well, but Julian's got the recovery. If Julian gets it a little bit further left on either lane, it will come back. Whether it's picking up different in the front part of the lane, like you said, with Ben can make it scoot through. And like those light shots are quite common now for Ben, whereas Julian's ball looks like it weighs 20 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. The way it's slowing down and the way it's hitting the pins. Crazy.
It's like watching Fran low ball.
The 5-pin, you mean? The previous frame?
No, because he spared his.
Snapping the 7-inch, dream carry.
All right, have to strike now. 8 frame. You're way down. You're 1-0 down. You have no choice. You got to strike.
I think it's about the only way he's going to strike right now. It's shaker.
Commanding lead here for Julian.
Ben showing some frustration there, understandably.
236 maximum for Ben. Julian already with 7 in a row. Spare 7-bagger, so 290 max. But you know, if you're in Ben positions, you can't do anything. You need some big mistakes from Julian. Just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I think he just needs a mark, really. Game over.
And that's that.
Yeah, so Julian needs what? It's not even. He needs 3 and 2 shots. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's it, yeah. Match pretty much done and dusted. Both guys pretty amped up. So on that shot there from Julian, that's the first one that you saw. We saw it was a bit faster. It looked like, amped up, a bit quick, went light. Obviously, still 8 in a row. But their misses definitely seems to be on the firm side. And we can just see how much further right in the lane Ben is. And, no, he can bowl 230 this game and going to get shut out. It's maybe the strategy would have been a little bit closer to where the friction was if he had to do it again. But great tournament. They'll come away with a bronze medal.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's going to be disappointed with the bronze, but I think he might look back in the match and, like you say, rethink the strategy. Because you can see Julian's clearly further left on the lane. And I was thinking, I wonder if it's got to do with the bowling backup. Your approach is different. Your drift is in a different direction to the left-hander. So, could be.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you go out there and maybe make a mistake or two, not your best shots, but sometimes your opponent is just beating you. And it's just one of those things. Yeah. Not much you can do. If someone outbowls you, you keep putting yourself in those positions so you have a chance. But see, Julian bowled a great first game and 1 strike away from 290.
Yeah, he's striking like a freight train, so it's really hard to stop.
This is it. Crowd go wild. 290.
Good bowling, young man.
High five the coach.
Cam.
Ready for his gold medal match tomorrow.
Great feeling. Got to be.
Said he'll be facing the winner of semi-final 2, which is Landon Jordan from USA and Emil Svensson from Sweden. Handshake round. Macarena in the background. What more do you need?
Macarena. To their notes, World Youth Championships.
Yes, we're waiting for the lanes to be redressed and we'll be joining you again shortly. Thank you very much. Back to you guys, John and Cheryl.
Welcome back. Thank you to our commentators, and congratulations to Julian Dinham of Australia, who has won his game in the men's singles semi-finals. He has booked himself a spot in the gold medal match tomorrow. Great bowling from both bowlers. Congratulations to Ben Petit of New Zealand, who won the bronze medal. Cheryl, the atmosphere inside this bowling alley is fantastic.
Yes.
The music, the DJ,
The
the fans,
DJs.
everything. Oh, it's really fun. And for those who are in Kuching, those of you at home, please do not miss this opportunity. Come over to Megalanes Sarawak. Entrance is free, and feel the vibes and support, and just watch the best bowlers, the world's best youth bowlers here competing.
Yes,
in
they're the
Megalanes
best
Sarawak.
of the best here,
The best of
Jonathan.
the best.
Definitely electric as well. And then every time they strike, there's always a different song coming up. I think we're also
Yes.
enjoying
We
the
are
vibes
vibing
up here.
too as well, you know?
I wish that maybe the grandstand could be down there
Yeah.
instead.
But yeah, we don't want to be a huge distraction to the bowlers. They need to stay focused, they need to
Yes.
stay sharp, and every shot matters for these bowlers as they are bringing home their federation's pride
Yes.
here in Sarawak, Malaysia.
Indeed, Jonathan. I think a very wonderful play, spectacular for both Australia and also New Zealand for Julian Dinham. And I think Julian Dinham is also one of the Australia's top youth champion bowlers,
Yeah.
as you can see. And, I think this time around he's making a very magnificent start as well to be here at the World Championship. I think he also qualified 13 for the boys and girls match play.
Yep.
Also, definitely, and today he's putting a very good play this morning. I think there's a few strikes out there.
That is true.
And of course, for
Yeah.
Ben Petit, New Zealand also as well, he's also one of the leading youth bowlers. And I think he also entered match play after qualifying the third overall, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, very consistent as well. However, I think this time around, maybe it was a bit of a pressure and intense and a few missed shots of there. But yeah, congratulations to both. And definitely the surroundings here are interesting, and it's getting more and more interesting
Yeah, it's
here.
getting harder for us to just sit down here. It feels like I want to stand up and vibe together with the music. But yeah,
and
that's
maybe both together.
but it's fun. Yeah, all right. And also, Cheryl, the next second semi-finals men's single match will be played by Emil Svensson from Sweden against Landon Jordan of Team USA, which will be starting. I think they're doing the oiling right now. Maybe give them another 10 to 15 minutes, and we should be starting the second match of the men's singles semi-finals after this. Cheryl.
Right, we're going to expect a very young bowler also as well.
Yes.
We have Emil Svensson from Sweden, who is only 19 years old. And he qualified 15 and then came live also in match play. I think in the match play he won 5 out of 7 matches, so it's very interesting to see. A very big contender. I think he's a very great example, I think, peaking at the right time, at this age as well. And Landon Jordan from USA, of course, a very huge powerhouse,
Yes.
from coming all the way from Illinois. And then he's also part of junior team USA.
Yep.
I think he helped USA secure bronze, I think, in the boys team as well.
Yep.
And
he did.
he is also known as a two-handed right-handed.
right-hander.
Yeah, right-handed bowler. So it's very interesting as well. And yes, we'll come to see one of the cases of two powerhouses coming in together for the second part of the semifinals.
Yep, that is correct. And yeah, once again, congratulations to all these amazing young talents. I think a little bit about speaking about Julian Dinham from Australia, who just won this match. I think he's been bowling really, really well throughout this competition, and also Australia also booked themselves into the finals for the men's team event, and a great bowling by these young bowlers, and the commentators also mentioned earlier that the amount of two-handed bowlers getting more and more, and it's more stronger in terms of the wrap of the ball,
Yes.
more stronger bowling, and it's refreshing to see the amount of two-handed bowlers and
Correct.
very young talents, great bowlers here in the IBF World Youth Championship.
I
Cheryl.
think it's not easy also as well, for all these players to just come down here together and also, have different cultures,
Yeah.
on their shoulders, different responsibilities, and you can see, the supporters down there, aside from the blasting sound of supporters and music as well. So
Yep.
I think for those of you who might missed some of the key notable moments, I think we'll show you a little bit before we go to the next match we'll be expecting right after this. So enjoy.
Yep.
I'm not only representing my country, but everyone in it.
The next generation steps onto the world stage. This is where the future strikes. Catch the IBF World Youth Championship 2026 only on TVS 122 and TVS Inspire.
Come back to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship happening right here in Megalanes, Sarawak. The bowling center's atmosphere is electrifying.
It's
Cheryl.
fire burning on our left here.
Music is pumping. So please, those in Kuching, do not miss this opportunity. Come down to Megalanes, Sarawak. And I will take this opportunity, Cheryl. A big congratulations goes to the organizers, the Sarawak Tenpin Bowling Association, Abbas, Megalanes, Sarawak, all the volunteers, officials who have done a great job. The technical behind the scenes, the people you don't see on screen, those crew who are here, great job to everybody, Cheryl.
Yes, thank you for enlightening the mood of the morning, you know, playing some nice music as early as 8 as well, and also giving a lot of support to the players.
Yes,
yeah,
that is true. And we should be expecting the next semi-final match of the men's single between Emil Svensson, Sweden versus Landon Jordan of United States. They are doing the practice throw right now. They should be starting in about 5 minutes, Cheryl.
But before that, I think we can show some, highlights and also some drama and the big actions that's been going on yesterday, I think, between Malaysia and
Sweden in the mixed team semi-finals.
Enjoy.
Off with Team Sweden right now.
Yep. And we have a strike opening the match.
First bowler for Team Malaysia will be Ethan Damien Go, a double-hander lefty. Ooh, a flush shot there from Ethan Damien.
Lot of rotate.
Yes, 4 it is. Still a good shot.
here's Stephanie up for Sweden. Ooh, and this time she comes in high. So one light hit and one high hit so far in this game. Noel's going to want to answer here.
Yeah. A nice
And he does.
shot.
Great shot, great
strike.
reaction.
Maybe a double strike from Team Malaysia for the 8 and 9 frame will make them win this match. I think it will be game over if they strike this and the 9 frame. Comes in a bit high. Oh, not this time. So interesting. Sweden, if Kaisa spared this, it oh, a bad mistake from Kaisa. With only 203 maximum score of Team Sweden, and if that's a very long journey actually for both of the team, but Malaysia wins this game a time.
I was fortunate enough last night to go to dinner with local Malaysians.
Yeah.
And I had some great food.
Oh! This is crazy! A 7-10 spare on the line!
How about that?
OMG! This is crazy! Very impressive.
Right, welcome back. Streaming from Megalanes Sarawak 2026 IBF World Youth Championship. Earlier, just now, you were witnessing the mixed team semifinals between Malaysia and Sweden, and we managed to see the shot of the year, Cheryl.
Yes,
the
of course.
7-10 split spare. Wow, you don't get to see that every day.
7-10 split spare. I think you also, it's a very rare occasion.
Very rare. Even in
hard to
yes,
difficult to get that kind.
in the history of the Professional Bowling Association competition, it has only been done 4 times on live television in this life.
So you can say that it can be the shot of the year.
Shot of the year, yes, it is the
I can
shot of the
imagine
year.
because I saw also the recap also
Yeah.
that when they did the Malaysia strike that, and it's a defending team also were also going around congratulating them. I think it's not only for Malaysia but everyone in the youth bowling alley.
Everyone was genuinely shocked and happy and surprised and also proud that they were able to witness that magic shot.
Yes, and I'm sure you're proud as well.
I am very proud. I was watching halfway. I mean, I was out and I was watching. I was like,
I saw you, they commented in the group, and then I went to see the playback. I think it's also available. The shot itself, had gained a lot of reactions and comments as well.
I think it's
on
already, already going viral now on social media. Everyone is going crazy about it. But yeah, congratulations to Team Malaysia has booked the spot to mixed team finals tomorrow.
Right. So I think Malaysia is getting the emotional momentum after that convincing, win as well. I think Finland also shown that they have known how to, handle adversity. So it's amazing to see. There's a lot of different reactions here as well. So yes, for those of you who are watching at home, stay tuned because we're still going to continue for the next games. I think the next games will be against Sweden and USA. So I guess we'll take a short break here on TVS 122. But the games will still be going on social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. So stay tuned.
Yes, see you.
Don't go anywhere.
representing my country, but everyone in it.
The next generation steps onto the world stage. This is where the future strikes. Catch the IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Only on TVS 122 and TVS Inspire.
2026 World Youth Championships. I'm Dominic Barrett from England.
And I'm Francois Lowe from South Africa.
And here we are in semi-final 2 of the boys singles. We have Emil Svensson here from Sweden.
Against Landon Jordan from the USA. We're already one frame in, and both guys have a strike. Week 10 there for Emil.
So much power from Emil.
Yeah, he's a strong boy, that's for sure. How old is he?
We watched Landon in practice. We weren't quite sure what his tactics were going to be and strategy on the lane. He's a lot further left. It wasn't too clear what he was going to choose. It's a two-handed bowler as well. A little bit less axis rotation, more up the back than Emil, but both have the same result right now.
So Emil is 19 years old, or turning 19 years old, is that correct? And Landon is 20 years old, almost. So some
make it
ages.
Definitely Landon's last.
Yeah.
Potentially
I think
Emil's
so.
last.
Yeah, could be.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought that was
I couldn't tell. He does get quite up the back of that spare ball, so I think it was definitely more the camera angle from what we saw rather than him throwing a bad spare shot.
Yeah.
But
it's almost like it backed up after the arrows.
yeah, pretty confident spare. Okay, so we had the lefties match, or Ben Pettit and Julian Dinham, both using the left-hand side of the lane. Ben's back up, but they've reordered the lane since then anyway, so these are fresh lanes. 5 minutes practice into the match.
So Emil's tended to use more speed and closer to the friction the whole week. He seems to prefer to throw it harder, straighter angles with the urethanes. And then, as Dom said, Landon's been generally further left than everyone. Let's see which strategy matches up best on the pair. So far, nothing between the two.
Yeah, potentially high scoring. Good start. Gets a bowl on a pair of lanes again in the singles rather than just a one lane format. I think it's the fairest way to go.
Yeah, seems more parity on the pair for sure, especially in match play. I think it's always better if both teams use both lanes.
So what we've watched the last couple of days on this pair of lanes is the right lane does seem to have a bit more of a hook spot on the right hand side. It develops. That's pretty fresh still right now. We'll see how the match transitions as we get a big, powerful messenger from Emil. Just what they do, bro.
Boom, bro. Yeah, there's, we've said it in the previous matches, and I think the other day as well when we were commentating, the amount of rev rate in this field now at the World Youth level, it's fun to watch. The pins go everywhere. Then cut that one off a little bit. Haven't seen him do that too much this week.
I'm not sure if that left lane just that little bit tighter where he gets a bit scared getting into the right. I mean, easily done. He had the 10 pin the first time, so maybe you try to make it strike after you see Emil get up there and get that messenger on the lane that potentially hooks a little bit more.
That spare ball confuses me every time.
I'm not doubting his spare ball ever again.
No, I thought that was going to just hit the 3 pin in the face and then it backed up.
Good spare there. It does, yeah, I think it does check to the right a little bit as he lets go. It just looks like he's got around it, but I don't think he has. It's one of those that we have to get behind to see it properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Great support there behind Emil. His hometown, home country, Sweden.
Yeah, the Swedes always come out in numbers, especially to the youth events. They're really supportive of their youth. It's great to see. And they make a lot of noise the whole week. I love that. It's very cool. We need more Swedish league style. Drums, people screaming, singing. Very fun.
Third shots on the right lane for Landon, under pressure after a spare.
Great shot. I'm much more confident on that lane. So if you think the left lane's tighter, Dom, what should Landon do on that left lane in your opinion?
It's always softer speed, I think, almost always, but it's not really so much about moving your feet closer to the friction, because the friction is just a bit everywhere. It's definitely early. I think, you know, if you forget about the last shot that he threw that maybe wasn't his best, when he threw 6-10 from the 10 pin before, that was the good shot. And less speed, you can maybe move a board or two left. Just try and get a different entry angle into the pins.
Just give the ball more time to slow down, basically, on the tight lane. Create more angle.
And that shot there should really help him relax into this one a little bit more. Emil going up there, or Messenger last time on the right lane, maybe he adjusted, tried to add a few more revs. Not really, can't tell from here, but didn't work. 210.
Seemed really fast off his hand, that shot.
I think he definitely didn't go right, did he? He went left.
He went left.
I didn't like it was a board or two. And that's the issue. Like, if you throw that bad shot and you're not sure you threw it, or maybe he's making an adjustment anyway, and you do make an adjustment, you thought he was throw it okay.
Oh, that's some creative spare shooting. Back up at the 210.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's fun to watch.
Let's see how Landon goes about getting his one. Gets over to the friction. I thought we were going to get back to back. Friction on the left-hand side of the lane. Just a little check. Backs up the 2 into the 10.
Well, so Emil, if with a strike, or I mean, no, let's just go with maximums. It's easier. So right now, Emil's maximum 258, Landon's max 228. So 30-pin game, 4 frames to the ball. Landon.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Landon did he move. He looked, well, he definitely looked like he moved.
It looked like he moved at least 2 or 3 boards left.
Bad read.
Maybe, yeah. I think he cut frame 4 off.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
And similar to the last match, you know, 2 different parts of the lane being bowled here. Emil was a lot straighter in the front part of the lane.
Yeah.
More speed.
Just creating a lot more hold, but let's see if he can get the hook. I know in the qualifying rounds when we watched him, he could miss right quite and strike quite easily. But today on this pair, it seems that he's got more miss to the left so far.
My good friend Pontus Anderson, we said, how does that keep coming back from there, Pontus? He said, it's 16 pounds.
16s.
So 16-pound balls, these urethane ones, purple and black hammer, have more differential than 16, they do 15. So we were going into a little bit earlier where it's more differential of a bowling ball, gives it potentially more flare potential, which creates a stronger motion. Doesn't mean it hooks more. It just means potentially, depending on where you drill this bowling ball, it can add more flare. But that doesn't always mean it hooks more.
I just find when they flare more, it's just harder for them to miss the spot. So when you miss right, they generally slow down already. And they've got more chance of facing up to the pocket.
Yeah, it's a big shot on the right lane there for Emil. That's the one he's going to be finishing on. That's the one he just 210'd on. Had the Messenger before, so that not his most comfortable lane, I don't think, but by the time he gets to the 10th frame, this game might be over. 30-pin lead.
Cut the one off again a little. Yeah, Landon's definitely a bit confused on the left lane. But he bowls PBA, he's a high-quality athlete. He'll figure it out if he has enough frames.
Yeah, I think we're almost coming to the end of this game. We're in the 8th frame. I think you know, he's going to be 50 pins down. Good news for Landon is he gets to finish on the left lane, which means he has a chance to try something.
Yeah. So we saw that spare ball from behind on our angle now, and it definitely flares weird going down the lane. It looks like it wants to hook, but it doesn't.
A big 50-pin lead here for Emil. One good shot here. This game is over.
Yeah, he's definitely, maybe it's ball speed, but he definitely has less recovery to the right so far on this pair than what he's had the whole week. That was also a little bit fast, I think. Got to roll it a bit more. Get the hook back to the right.
Landon doing what he needs to do, put the pressure on Emil. Emil needs to cover the spare. There's commanding lead, but you know, mistakes can happen. Just
easy spare. So that's pretty much that.
Yeah, just needed one spare in the last 2 frames. Didn't cover his 208. Good count, I think he needs 7 on this first shot, Emil. Landon deciding to wait. Or go and get another ball because he's realised the game's over. Try something for game 2. Best of 3. Can pretty much say it's 1-0 Emil now.
Yeah. Don't see anything too risky in his ball reaction.
For game 2, there was the start on the lane they're going to finish on, which means the end of game 2, Landon won't be finishing on 37, he'll be finishing on 38.
Great shot there, puts the game away. So 1-0 to Emil.
So we're going left. That is a big move left, you can see on your screen.
Maybe reactive? Yeah. Trying reactive. So he's kind of been doing that the whole week, going back and forth. That one not quite flush. Looked a little slow down lane.
Just off camera you can see Kelly Kulik nodding her head, and she quite liked what she saw there. I don't mind the move from Landon. No, you've got to play the long game. You need to win the next game, but you know, going into, if you can win the next game, going to game 3, if you're throwing reactive, and we'll have to find a couple of tricks to keep his urethane striking.
Yeah, I think it's always risk and reward, right? So if he's going to use the urethane like game 1 and get 7 or 8 every time in the left lane, then there isn't really a risk in throwing the reactive.
So Landon struck every time on the right lane in game 1. Now what does he do game 2? Is he changing? Because that reactive ball looks pretty good now after he made that adjustment from the 10 pin that, you know, did strike. That last shot looked really good.
I think nowadays these youth bowlers are so much more, I don't know what the right wording is, but creative, and they're willing to take the risk. So he might use 2 balls on a ball on each lane, a different ball on each lane, or he could just go reactive on both lanes.
Last time that Landon bowled on 38 was a 9th frame, and Emil's had 3 strike shots so far, going to have 1 more. So creating transition before he even gets there.
So that's the ball he's been throwing most of the time when he switched to reactive this week. You can see it's way more angular down lane. Let's see which one he goes with. But he does seem to kind of been shutting the shot down today so far, not getting it to the right as much as he was during the week.
Could be the pair of lanes. Could be, you know, I haven't used this pair all week in competition just for the finals. Could be lane 37. We'll find out going into game 2. 235, Emil Svensson. 207, Landon Jordan.
So when you feel hang to the right and hook to the left, there's a lot of people where their instincts is to move right, some move left. Which move do you prefer?
It depends. I think if he was going to throw his urethane ball, I think he needs to be right at that, you know, right of where Emil is. I think you can argue Emil's rev rate is higher than Landon Jordan's. So I wouldn't try to be out hooking him. I'd be trying to use a bit of his hold or stand somewhere close to him.
Yep.
I think Landon was just, you know, quite a bit further left, especially on the left lane. I don't know, tricked him out. But if you're throwing reactive, you have to get away from that spot.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can see where Landon now is going to be left of 20, left of middle arrow. You just see so much power. It's like watching you.
Watching me, I never had that hit. Maybe once or twice.
Pretty sure you did, yeah.
Lots of times, it's okay.
Yeah, look at the pins.
The 6-pin tried its best to block the head pin, but no luck.
So what is the issue when you go further left than, you know, where you were bowling and where your opponent was bowling with urethane is you have to get it all the way around the carry down that's been created. Or you have to really blend your ball reaction. But either way, you don't really have much miss room left.
Yeah, when he was throwing the whatever venom that is, the black venom, earlier in the week he was getting it to almost 3-4 some shots, and today it's kind of sticking around that 7-8 down lane with the reactive, 8-9 some shots. So I don't know, but like you say, if he feels there's hang to the right on 37, it's going to be really tough to throw confident shots all the way out to 4-5 down lane.
Now with Emil not bowling on this lane for a few frames now, I think his tendency is he definitely gets it right and he throws it hard, but when he gets one in, he got one in earlier, or later in the first game on the left lane, this lane 37, and it pushed.
Yep.
I think when that hooks, we'll see what happens. But when you throw it like that, it doesn't matter.
I don't think he's going to have to move his feet one board this match. Just stay light, destroy the pins. If it hooks early, he's going to throw it harder. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to try to do. Based on Landon's ball reaction, you don't always have that luxury to do that, but let's see what Landon does. Oh, there we go. So, early in game 2, 2 strikes for Emil, spare for Landon, strike for Landon. Not much to worry about scoring-wise for anyone. It's more about the ball reaction on the left lane for Landon.
See the bright colours there in the background, the Team Sweden supporters.
Yeah, let that one slow down a little.
We are sat on the other side of the bowling centre, a long way away from this pair of lanes, and we could still hear that strike.
Correct.
That was loud.
You can hear the pins crunching when he hits them. We're literally on the other end of the bowling alley, behind lane 1 and 2. Further.
Pretty good shot, I think. Well, this first frame wasn't the best. He made an adjustment or tried to get the ball, to read the lane a lot smoother. He did that, but just not quite enough to carry. Big theme this week at 10 pin.
I think also we're here coaching Hong Kong, and we try to switch to reactive a couple of times. But it does take a few shots to get the angle correct. You leave the 10 pin a lot. It's very easy to leave the 2 pin. And in this situation, it's going to be very difficult to gain confidence when you've thrown such a good shot and then the 10 pin looked like it was glued to the pin deck. It's going to be very difficult for him to find the correct angle on that left lane.
Both of these bowlers are two-handed, both have high rev rates, but I think Emil is just slightly higher. Right? He's
got to be.
So if I was in that position, I've been many times in my career, I can't watch the other guy bowl. You can't watch him strike the way he's striking. You have to. Because like if you try to just give it a little bit more, like maybe Landon did on that shot, and it gets behind the head pin slightly because you were a touch too aggressive. But I mean, look at this.
Ooh, 7. Okay, shaker.
Definitely say he missed right on that lane on that shot. Then
yeah, he gave himself
all the way.
Physical signal walking off the lane that he fanned it off to the right.
His fan and my fan slightly different.
Oh, little triple. Okay. Nice. Keeps him in the game.
Struck every time on that lane so far throughout the whole match.
Why doesn't your 7 pin bounce like that when you hook it at it, Dom?
Yeah, I don't know. I never leave him. What are we talking about?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That was with something else?
Yeah, normally 5 pin. Okay, so triple for Emil to start the game. No doubles yet for Landon. Wow, that's straightened up a lot.
Yeah. That's kind of what we saw, right? So the previous frame there, I mentioned the 2 pin combinations and the 10 pin. I think it's really tough for him to find the correct angle now on that left lane.
And Emil's able to push the oil so far, much further to the right-hand side of that lane. That hang spot is getting further and further down lane, further to the right. But transition happens for both players.
There we go. I think Emil's coach might want to just remind him to roll a little bit more. He threw the 1 shot on the right lane, frame 3, where he really let the ball roll on the lane. It destroyed the pins.
Yeah, and he's maybe a little bit pumped up.
Yeah, for sure.
Thinking about what could happen if he keeps striking rather than just going up and trying to. Obviously transition for both though, but they look like they're a bit fast, a little bit right.
Not a spare, great spare, yep. So actually still quite a close match. 265 max for Emil, 250 for Landon. Only 5 frames through, so basically anything can still happen. If Emil starts throwing it harder than that, he could leave the 2-pin with something on the right side of the deck. Let's see.
Trip 4 last time on the right lane for Landon. Let's see if he makes an adjustment.
He liked it.
Struck. Looked like he did. That ball got considerably further right than the last couple of attempts in that lane for him, and it came back.
Yeah.
Good sign.
Ball change left lane. Black ball for Landon. Possible. Yeah, that's what
Called it.
Called it.
Why don't you go and tell him then?
Oh, that's the reason I'm sitting here.
Is he going to spare it again?
Is he going to spare it? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's going to spare it. Back
He's
it
already
up.
spared one. He can't spare 2 in a row.
2-pin's going to hit the middle of the 10-pin. No problem.
Okay. Do you have to adjust your feet if this lane's tighter if you're backing it up, or how does it work?
Well, we saw the lefties. This lane was good, right? This was the good lane. So if he's backing it up, spare. I called it, Don Barrett. Should have bet you some money.
Well, there you go. No, important spare there. Keeps him in the leads, no matter what happens. There's a 3-pin lead. 13-pin lead, sorry, until Landon can cut that to 3 with a strike here.
It's going back to earth and the left lane.
I want to see him at like 12. 12, 13 in the arrows with this ball.
Straighter angle.
I think that's what we're going to get.
It's definitely a bit further right. On speed. Didn't quite.
The angle in the front looked okay, didn't it?
Yeah,
It picked up
yeah.
as it went across.
Yeah.
It was pretty steep. Kind of expecting the ball to return after it does that in the front part of the lane, but just a bit too tight on that lane right now.
He rolled that one for sure.
He knew.
Boom.
That was a good one.
It is actually incredible how loud he hits the pins. Insane.
Not the easiest spare. Yeah, took care of it very well. Okay. Commanding lead now. 13 pins, could be 23 with a strike right now.
A little bit slower. Great shot.
He moved a little bit away from that hang spot.
Yep.
Kept his speed up.
It's like you can hear us, Dom.
They're following your direction. Look at a 6-pin.
Great. Yeah. 6-pin hit the 7-pin almost. Shot.
Keeps him in it.
Yeah. Still only, what, 23-pin game in the maximums, so 2 frames to go.
So big thank you to everyone here in Sarawak. Been here a few times now. Always taken care of so well. Jackson Ting and his team. And Sarawak Laksa.
Oh, Chong's Cafe, right? After this, Dom, a little bit of brunch.
Yes, please.
Laksa, some kolami. Let's go. How dare the 10-pin stand?
All right, 232. Sorry, 232 max now for Emil. Which this is Landon's chance. This is what he's been waiting for. 230 max. This is it. If you want to stay in this game, you have to strike now.
What's the move? What's the move, coach?
You can throw it slower. You can move a little bit right. I think if you already know that one part lane isn't hooking, you can just throw it slower there. You know what it's going to do.
He definitely did that. Good call,
Good shot.
Boom. We have a ball game again.
He hasn't missed on the right lane the whole match, last game or this game.
Great shot there.
He made that ball come off it a lot better.
A lot better, yeah.
Good spare for Emil.
Pretty big spare there, actually.
Keeps the lead. Massive spare. 10th frame, Landon Jordan, 1-0 down. Race to 2, best of 3. Emil Svensson was a commanding lead, now Landon Jordan. To put all the pressure on. Has to have this one.
Great.
Gets
shot.
it.
There we go. Little PBA experience coming out here, Dom. Took his time, figured out the pair. Let's see.
Yeah, big shot for Emil. Emil has to match Landon. Has to strike here, otherwise Landon will wrap it up with one more.
Into the hole. Boom. Strike from the dots. He knew it.
Pretty calm from both players, as expected. Lots still going on in this game. Landon strikes will force Emil to strike.
Likes it.
Maybe.
No. Okay. So 219 with the spare. Emil just
needs 8.
8. 8
8.
1. Isn't it?
8 and 2 shots.
Yeah. 8 and 2 shots.
219 max. 8 and 2 shots here for Emil.
Done.
Take him to 220. I think that's the best way to do it. And that will wrap it up. Emil Svensson moves on to the final to face Julian Dinham of Australia.
None missed there from Landon, but no real focus on that one. Match is over. He'll be disappointed. Figured the left lane out just a little too late. But overall, a good week. If the 5 pin stood there, you had no chance of ever striking again, Dom. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I think you're right. So I think, common theme in the semi-final is power. So much power in Rev 8.
Yeah, so true.
On the left-hand side, we'll see Julian Dinham, Australia, will face Emil Svensson from Sweden on the right-hand side. Lots of ball speed, lots of power, pins flying everywhere. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We'll be bringing you the boys' final of the 2026 World Youth Championships here in Kuching. Lots of celebrations happening now. And there they are, the supporters.
The Yellow Army.
I've been Dominic Barrett.
And I'm in Francois Lowe.
We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Ivan Sazonov. I'm 20 years old and I'm the captain of the men's team Russia. This is my first World Championship and I've been on the European Youth Championship in 2021. I'm the national champion of Russia 2026 and I have a few medals from Russia Championship of Russia in previous years.
Hi, my name is Nicola Risse. I am 21 years old, born and raised in Stockholm. I previously bowled EYC 2022, where I got 2 silver medals in doubles and in teams. And I bowled 2 years ago, 2024, the World Youth Championship in Korea.
Hello, my name is Maya Engberg. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Kalmar. I have played the UIC 2021, 2022 and 2023 and the World Youth Championship 2024. My biggest achievements is 2-time European champion in doubles and teams 2023 and World Championship World Champion in 2024 in doubles and World Silver in mixed 2024.
Hello, my name is Tuna Böncü. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Turkey. I live in the capital of Turkey, which is Ankara. And some of my past tournaments include the 2025 European Championship of Champions and the 2025 European Men's Championships and the 2025 European Youth Championships. And some of my past achievements are in the 2025 European Youth Championships, I managed to get an all-event bronze medal as well as a silver team medal with my teammates.
Hi, my name is Ayşe Fesar. I'm from Turkey. I live in Ankara and I'm 20 years old. Some of my past tournaments are 2024 European Youth Championships, 2026 Mediterranean Bowling Championship, and teams, Turkish Youth Championships, and Turkish teams.
I'm not only representing my country, but everyone in it.
The next generation steps onto the world stage. This is where the future strikes. Catch the IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Only on TVS 122 and TVS Inspire.
Hai, nama saya Kuratan Izziha binti Muhammad Pozi. Saya berumur 18 tahun. Saya berasal dari Selangor. Saya baru join national team last year. And last year ada menang 5 gold medal for Asian Junior. Hong Kong Open nombor 3 for women's. And this year menang all event gold, team gold dekat Qatar friendly. And baru-baru ni ada menang Malaysia Open for women's category. So for this tournament, this is my first world tournament. I hope I dapat medals and I can qualify to the finals lah dengan my teammates.
Hai, nama saya Intan Nur Adriana. Saya umur 19 tahun. Saya berasal dari Hulu Selangor. Jadi game yang saya pernah main adalah Asian Junior tahun lepas. Dan Asian Junior 2 tahun lepas juga. Saya menang gold untuk team dan juga all event. Saya ada menang silver dan menang bronze. Lagi saya pernah main Sukma 2024. Saya menang gold dan silver. Lagi saya pernah dapat national championship tahun lepas dan second runner up untuk junior all star tahun lepas. Dan untuk tahun ni, setakat ni saya main Qatar friendly match, saya menang 2 gold dan 1 bronze dekat sana. Itu saja.
Okay, hello guys, saya Muhammad Daniel Ibrahim Sama. Saya berasal daripada Kuantan Pahang dan umur saya tahun ni 20 tahun. Ini official game yang ketiga besar untuk saya. First saya pergi World Cup dekat Sweden and then the second time is dekat Hong Kong World Championship. Okay, ni so kali ni yang ketiga. Saya pernah menang 2023 Boys Open, Malaysia Open Champion. Lepas tu saya pernah menang Penang Pesta 2025 Boys Open Champion dan Open Division tempat yang kedua. Dan untuk Malaysia Open tahun ni saya tempat yang kedua untuk Boys Open.
Hello, I'm Max Lawrence. I'm from Germany and 20 years old. I was on 3 European Youth Championship. I won the bronze medal in Vienna in 2023. Also, I played a European record there on 3 games with 8 or 4. 2 years ago, I was in Incheon at the World Youth Championship 2024. I won the double gold medal, and my last championship was the World Youth Cup in Helsingborg, Sweden last year. And now I'm here.
IBF World Youth Championships 2026 menghimpunkan atlet bowling 10 pin terbaik berusia 21 tahun ke bawah dari 34 federations. Berlangsung di Megalanes, Sarawak. Kejohanan ini menjadi pentas untuk atlet muda mempamerkan bakat, semangat kesukanan dan daya saing di peringkat antarabangsa. Lebih daripada sekadar pertandingan, ia turut mengeratkan hubungan antara negara serta mengangkat Malaysia sebagai tuan rumah acara sukan bertaraf dunia.
Hello, my name is Emma Ivasova. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Czech Republic. I previously bowled in a World Championship in Hong Kong last year and also 2 years ago the World Youth Championship in Korea. I bowled since 2022 the European Youth Championships and also for the past years the 2 European Women's Championships. My biggest achievements, I would say overall every medal from the European Youth Championship. Also, I take as a success that I'm on the national team of Czech Republic, both the youth and adults. And I think I've been multiple times the national champions, and I think more achievements will come.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhong Yiting. I'm come from Chinese Taipei and I'm 20 years old and I'm really glad to join the Young Championship here. And the most achievement, I think that I really think this venue, because I think the space is large and we can play together with a lot of players. So I'm really happy to get here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Daisaito. I am from Japan. I am 16 years old. My birthday is yesterday, June 29th. I participated 2 years ago World Youth Championships. In this tournament, we get a bronze medal in 4 team of 4. I want to get a gold medal in this tournament. Yes.
Hi, I'm Marcel Shin. I'm 16. I'm from Switzerland. I'm very excited to play the WIC. I've been playing bowling for about 7 years. I have played 2 European Youth Championship, and I very like this bowling in this country. It is amazing to play here, and I'm very excited.
Hello, my name is Manuel Quist. I'm from Switzerland. I'm playing the UIC here, the World Championships. I'm really excited. In Switzerland, last year I won the under 21, so I'm Swiss champion. And I really like the bowling here. It's nice lanes and Cushing is a really nice city. I enjoy it. Thank you.
Okay. So welcome back to the semifinals of the girls singles, the first semifinals. With you guys now is me, Musai Khalid, and
Greg Hatchasavis.
How are you guys today? We just watched the men's single semifinal just now, and now it's time for the girls.
And we have Gianna Brandolito from Team USA leading off.
Beautiful shot there from, how you pronounce it again, Greg?
Gianna Brandolino.
Oh, I just said Gianna. So for Team Singapore here, we have Lim Shi-en, 20 years of age, 13 bowling years experience. Shi-en Lim comes in a bit light and leave a 10 pin.
Both using a similar break point down lane around the 7 board.
And I think Shi-en here choosing to use a solid symmetrical, if I am not mistaken. And for Gianna is a solid SIM, right, Greg?
Correct. Yeah, we've seen the women this week playing more in reactive comparative to the men.
All right, good pickup there from Shi-en Lim. And good start for both for the single semifinals. Gianna with a strike and Shi-en with a 9 spares. I really like how Gianna just throw the ball, release the ball. I mean, the physical game is simple, but yet she is very consistent, Greg.
Quite smooth. We see here a profile view from the side. Post the shot.
Ooh, light mixer again. Like what we said yesterday, this week the light mixer just carried a lot.
Yes, and that is staying true today.
Shi-en Lim, strike to keep in the game. Yeah, nice strike from Shi-en Lim.
Also goes light in the pocket and strikes as well.
So actually today we will see the same match but a different person. What I mean is the other step-ladder semifinals for girls also Team US and Team Singapore, which is Hazelton and Kathleen.
I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Yeah, one right-handed, one left-handed. I want to see what happens. Gianna working on a double. And she wants the turkey.
See Coach Brian O'Keefe behind her. Brian's actually her collegiate coach as well at Jack State in the States.
Ooh. So a bit of replay for the second frame from Lim Shi-en. A 10-pin lead currently for Gianna. Will she make it 20 this time? Oh, comes in a very, very light there.
A little too light that time.
Yeah, I think every day we will see the same situation on the left lane. And hooking's a bit later than the right lane. Shi-en trying to strike here to keep the scores very tight. Yes.
Good shot.
A slap 10-pin there from Shi-en Lim.
Yeah, for the righties, we've seen the lanes play like that, but for the lefty, actually in the last match, we saw the right lane a little tighter for the left side.
Oh, the lefty is for Julian, right?
Julian, correct.
And for you guys who are currently watching and in Sarawak, if you want to see them bowl in live, you can just come to Megalanes Sarawak at EMart Batu Kawah. So today is the semifinals for boys singles, girls singles, and also boys doubles and girls doubles. And tomorrow will be the finals for every category. So do come and support Gianna, 4th frame.
Gets it.
Yeah. Get out. 7-pin. Get out. Very, very stable there. We can see from Gianna on the farm line. Sheehan Lim. Will she answer with a turkey?
She does.
She does. Yeah. Nice shot from Sheehan. Both of the player having a very, very good look throughout the 4th frame.
Yeah, both Sheehan and Gianna have a really nice tempo to the line. Smooth. Post their shots well. Good arm swings. Really good fundamentals from both of them.
Do you think pause for the shot is important, Greg, in today's game?
Oh, critical. It helps with a number of things, and not only accuracy, but also helps with carry.
Oh, yep. Just like that, right?
That's
Just
great.
She
goes flush that time through the pocket, so looks like she may have made a little bit adjustment.
So 2 doubles from Gianna, and now Lim Sheehan currently working on a turkey, and for a 4-bagger, let's see. Yes. She answered it with a strike. She doesn't want to back off now.
Have a nice matchup so far halfway through.
Maximum score of 290 from Lim Sheehan, and for Gianna 278. A very, very tight and very, very close match. We can see going through the 5th frame. Gianna, she doesn't. Yeah.
Inside off her hand, leaving the 3-6.
Yeah, you can see that she doesn't like it after the ball comes off through her hands just now. Will she take the advantage to extend her lead? Lim Sheehan, yes, she strike 5 consecutive strikes for Sheehan Lim. As you can see, Greg, I think Sheehan on the left lane, she play a bit tighter than the right lane. So I think everyone now is already knew what's happening for both of the lanes.
Picking up on that for sure. Yeah, you saw both Gianna and Sheehan on the last shot, a little tighter to the pocket.
Yeah.
On the left lane.
So Sheehan Lim, a good situation for her right now. A good momentum going on for Sheehan Lim. Going on a 6-bagger. Sheehan Lim from Singapore. Yes, 6-bagger from Lim Sheehan. She's having a very, very good look right now.
Real simple game, just places the ball into her swing and lets her feet go and the swing catch up.
Gianna, oh, a 4-pin standing from Gianna right here. Maybe previous shot she comes in light, and this shot she tries to give a bit more and maybe a bit tighter down lane. But yeah, it's still, I mean, for the left lane, it's a bit complicated right now for Gianna. But it's close for her.
She's playing well, but
yeah.
Sheehan Lim is playing really well right now.
So maximum score of 245 for Gianna, and for Lim Sheehan 290. Even though Sheehan now currently leading at 25 pins. Oh, 25 pins, sorry. But it's still not over for Gianna. Sheehan Lim here must strike to keep the momentum, to keep the lead. Oh, yeah. She doesn't like it.
Ball goes a little bit long.
A 2-pin standing there from Sheehan.
Looked like that shot was a little faster than her others and a little bit more forward off her hand. Didn't quite have the same rotation as the others.
Gianna, will she take the advantage of this? Oh, maybe she doesn't like it too. Yeah.
So doesn't like that shot. So she's struggling a little bit just to get comfortable.
Yeah. You can
certainly on that right lane.
Yeah, because the right lane is hook a bit more and the left. And Sheehan now is maybe going on for her win in the first game. So now it's about a 34 pin lead here for Sheehan Lim, going on a 9 and 10 frame.
She's got to stay clean. She
Yeah.
stays clean the rest of the game. She will be in good shape.
Oh, Gianna. Oh, she trying a ball change right here.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So she's trying to get some information for the next shot, feeling there's more value rather than getting one pin and trying to get another look on that right lane because she'll be back there for the 10th frame. So if she has a chance, she wants to take advantage of that spare shot there.
Yeah, so you can see just now Gianna. Much important, I think, much information needed for the right lane because comes in very, very high for the past previous shots. So also you can see Sheehan here, a ball change on a 9 frame. Both players, I think, have a very, very good mindset here. Yep.
Goes with something a little bit cleaner.
9 pin standing for Sheehan Lim.
Ball was a little bit inside of her others down lane. You could see here, it's about board 10. Her others were a little bit right of that.
So still sticking on the same ball for Gianna on her left lane. Sticking with the asymmetrical solid. Sheehan, yep. Easy spare.
So she's already got 218 on the board, so just a few pins and she'll capture game 1.
But as you can see just now for both of the matches, we can see from men's singles semifinals, Julian and Emil, right? If I'm not wrong, they win both of the games, like game 1 and 2. There's no sudden death, but now maybe Gianna will turn something.
Yeah, she's switching to a Venom Shock on that right lane. Looks like it's got a little bit of surface on.
Yeah. Oh, still early. The right lane hooking so much
and
more
that ball's
today.
meant to flare less. It's a little bit lower differential, so it should be a little calmer down lane, but still struggling to get control of the pocket on that right lane for Gianna.
Great. Do you think like they're bowling on the same pair every time for this step ladder, and they re-oil it every time? So do you think that will affect the oiling pattern?
Yeah, that certainly can. You know, more re-oils that go down the lane, you know, it certainly can change how the back ends play. And it looks like we may be experiencing a little bit of that.
Yeah. So listen that, folks. You can hear that. So some information also for the viewers watching. And Lim Sheehan will take game 1. So 1-0 for Sheehan Lim. And for Gianna, she have to figure out this right lane faster because she doesn't have much time. So ball change again for Gianna, shaping it with the same ball.
I think she found the one that she's going to go with the next game. That was certainly her best reaction.
And she just shaping it, you see, a bit more right on the break point for this shot. Oh, and 246 for Lim Sheehan for game 1, and for Gianna, 201. Very, very high scoring game from Lim Shi-eun, we can see for this first game. But total pinfalls, it doesn't matter in this step ladder. It's only the winning point that matters.
Looks like they're going to reset the right lane. We got a few pins missing there.
Yep. And so, Greg, last night, do you have a local food? No?
No, last night we got back a little late, so tonight's the night.
So tonight is the night, so last night you just went to bed early?
That's right, that's right. Last night was an early night.
Okay, so game 2 is starting. Gianna again will start the match. And also she start on the right lane and she will finish on the left lane for this game. You can see her feet more left. Oh, beautiful game. Beautiful shot.
She's got the right reaction now on that right lane. You know, when you get players of this caliber, it's important that they get lined in quickly, get the right ball in their hand. They're certainly capable of making shots.
Yeah. So both of the players look so calm.
Little inside, but holds pocket.
But holds, yeah. So a strike and a strike for Lim Shi-eun and Gianna. I think we will be seeing an interesting match right now, because both of the players looks are very, very matched up already.
Yeah, Sheehan had no problem that first game, but now Gianna's got a reaction as well.
Ooh. The left lanes become tighter and tighter.
Certainly has. Leaves the bucket.
Leaves the bucket. Yeah, just now also we see Shi-eun just throw more, I think, more left than the previous shot, and it holds.
Yeah, Gianna's going a little bit more left to right than her. Sheehan's a little bit straighter overall with her angles.
Right lane from Shi-eun.
Comes in high, leaves the 9-pin.
So still a even match after the second frame. Oh.
That was pretty straight with that, but converts it.
Nice. Fortunate breaks there from Gianna. And yeah, as you guys can see, the left lane and the right lane hooking very, very different currently. We can see the right lane hooking so much and the left lane doesn't.
You know, when you leave that bucket like Gianna did, and you have that back pin, sometimes it's difficult to shoot with a plastic ball. So she opted to use her resin ball to go at it because it's got a little bit bigger of a core and usually goes through and gets that back pin out better. Good strategy on her part.
A bucket. I think a pins that everyone hates, Greg.
Yeah, I don't like any spares with 4 pins up.
Yeah.
I prefer 1.
Me too. Oh, a nice strike from Gianna. Now she's very comfortable and very, very lined up for the right lane already. And for Shi-eun, the left lane. Shi-eun Lim, yeah, very, very tight on the left lane, and she gets it.
That one gets around the tracer just a little bit. I think that's where she really wanted it.
I think it's on 12 at the break point, 11, 12 right there. And it just holds. And for Shi-eun, I think she just have to shape it a bit more, or maybe moving her feet a bit left for the right lane, because there's more friction on the right lane.
Gianna stepping up.
Trying to get a double.
Looks like a little bit straighter through the front that time. Looks like she may have moved the board right there.
Very nice shot there from Gianna. Impressive one. I think she figured it out already for both of the lanes. Same ball, but a different line, different angles. So let's see from Lim Shi-eun. A bit wide. And a trip for.
It goes.
Wow, amazing. You just can see the difference. One lane straighter, another lane shaping it, hooking it. But both of these girls that we're currently watching now, Greg, they have quite a bit of reds.
Yes,
right?
They do. They do.
Nice.
Yeah, they do a good job of getting their fingers under the ball and collapsing that wrist to get the revolutions.
And
really
now,
impressive to watch him.
Yeah, and now it depends on them because they already matched up for both of the lanes. So Shi-eun, nice shot, beautiful shot. Interesting game now, Greg.
She liked the way that one went through the pins.
Very interesting game right now. They are even through 5. That's how you bowl a step ladder, Greg.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just like I said yesterday. It's just crazy.
Yeah, two impressive athletes here.
Oh.
Okay, that one gets down the lane a little bit longer, but makes the recovery back to the pocket.
Yeah. What are the words you say yesterday? Light this?
Hit him light and let him fight.
Yeah. Lim Shi-eun. Will she answer the 4-bagger with a 4-bagger? Let's see. Oh, a bit inside of the target, but still holds and carried.
Gets the 10-pin out.
4 consecutive strike for both of the players. They just making their shots every time, Greg.
Great.
It's great and it's very impressive for us to be watching this right now.
Sure, Sheehan wants to close this out, this game, but Gianna is not going to make it easy for her.
Yeah. Gianna on the right lane. Yep, still a strike. 5 consecutive strike for Gianna. Shi-eun, like every frame, Shi-eun now, her job is to match the strike from Gianna.
Yeah, it's
impressive.
She's doing a good job of it so far. Let's see if she can maintain it.
Lim Shi-eun on the left lane. Oh, a 10-pin standing and
makes a quality shot there.
Open the door for Gianna to keep striking and to extend the lead. So now Gianna is currently leading by 11 pins. Oh, such a beautiful shot there from Shi-eun Lim, but the 10-pin is still standing. Oh, a confident spare from Shi-eun Lim. She be saying that no problem. And for Gianna, will she extend her lead to 20 pins? Let's see on this 8th frame. Maximum score of 280 for Gianna right now, and for Lim Shi-eun 259. Looks good. Yes, it is. So that's what's happening, Greg. Like Gianna, she know the first game she already lost the match throughout the 8th frame, and she tries, she try other different ball reaction and different ball, and yeah, this game she just hit a 6 strike.
Yeah, those decisions are paying off. That's what you got to do in matches like this. You don't have a lot of time. There's not a lot of opportunities. You got to make fast decisions.
And she and Lim leaving a 3-6-9-10. A bad shot, maybe a bit slow on that shot right there from Lim Shi-eun.
I would agree. A little bit soft on that one. She'll work to convert the spare.
It's still not a game over yet for Shi-eun for this game, but she have to spare this. Oh, nice spare from Shi-eun Lim.
That's never an easy spare, but I would much rather shoot it when the conditions are still fresh than when they break down a lot.
Yeah, you break down.
Makes it even harder.
Makes it even more confused whether you want to throw it straight with a plastic or you're trying to hooking it with a reactive. But Shi-eun just show it how she do it. So Gianna strike here will put her a much good situation, and she does.
6-4-9 goes.
So let's watch the replay. Bang, bam, bam, down. Yeah. Love to see the pin reaction from Gianna just now. And for Shi-eun, a bit shaky for the past 3 shots for Shi-eun Lim.
Well, if she's going to look to try any different bowling balls, now would be the time. I think this game is going to be over. Gianna's going to take this, and we're going to be going to a game 3.
Gianna, very impressive game. You can see from her making shots every time. And now 7 consecutive strike from Gianna and 280 maximum score for Gianna. Also, Shi-eun here still trying to use the same ball, I think, but maybe a bit of adjustment on
Looks
the
like
foot.
an angle change.
Yeah.
Ooh, moved a bit right. Testing out the right.
And I think for her, maybe a ball change needed from the right lane for Lim Shi-eun.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say she's in the right zone, but just maybe needs a different bowling ball.
Yeah.
I mean, Gianna's playing in a similar zone, and she certainly got a good look.
See, Gianna now trying a different option. She knows she have this game already, and she just want to see. Yep. Also, good shot there from Gianna. And I think she's just smiling. I think, both of it looks great.
She's got her A plan, and she's, working on a B plan in case she needs it.
Yeah.
And she does make a ball change.
Yeah, a cleaner one. We can see. I think a cleaner reaction than the pass ball.
That's correct.
Maybe. Oh, still hooking it too much. I think she can move a bit more on the left and trying to shape the lane. Again, ball change from Gianna. And also,
she gets it.
She gets it. A 280 in the step ladder semifinals. How about that, Greg?
That's a lot of strikes.
A lot of strikes. Almost a perfect game here from Gianna. Impressive game.
So Gianna was this past year's NCAA Player of the Year in the USA for her collegiate team, who also won the team national championships with the NCAA and the USBC, the United States Bowling Congress Collegiate Team Championships. She is looking to make it to the finals here at the IBF World Youth Championships to see if she can add a singles honor gold medal to her resume.
I think on the girls team of 4, I think USA also will face against Singapore, Greg.
So these players, they're going to see each other again later.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
So down to the third game. There's no more second chance for both of the players.
Gianna will start this game on lane 37, which means she'll finish on the right lane, and she's comfortable on that lane, but then again, she's comfortable on both lanes right now.
So 280, Greg. I think both of the lanes is...
It looks like Sheehan is picking up another bowling ball.
No, because she tried already on the 3-6-10 shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The 3-6-10 shot.
So this will be her first strike shot with this ball.
Gianna still sticking with the same ball.
Yeah. Well, if I shot that score, I probably wouldn't change either. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, coach would probably step in.
Gianna. Still striking for Gianna.
Yeah, that last shot last game, she was just testing in case she needed another option.
11 consecutive strike here from Gianna, Greg. Impressive performance right now from Gianna. And from Sheehan.
A little bit inside. See how quickly Sheehan can get lined in. It's going to be important that she...
Yeah, she doesn't have much time left. Only 9 frames. And only 4 frames left for her on this right lane.
Converts the spare.
Gianna, will she get the 12 consecutive strikes? So we can call it unofficial perfect game, Greg? Like that?
Over 2 games.
Oh, a bit inside of the target for Gianna. A 4-pin standing. And for Sheehan, also a ball change for the left lane. Let's see if she figures something out already. Oh, light mixer. Oh no. 7-pin still standing. Maybe a bit cleaner on that one for that ball.
Yeah, it was about 12, 13 through the arrows. May have been a little bit right down lane of where she wanted it. I think that's something she could probably work with a little bit of adjustment on the next shot.
Probably can move a bit right for this lane, or maybe a bit tighter at the down lane.
Right. Those are 2 options.
So a strike and a spare from Gianna, and a spare and 2 spares from Lim Sheehan. So only a 1-pin lead right here. And let's see if Gianna still throwing a perfect on the left lane.
She's got such a good routine each shot.
You see her eyes, Greg, looking at the arrows and a bit nearer before she wants to throw it.
Looks like her targeting system, she starts down lane and brings it closer to her target in the front of the lane.
Yeah, beautiful release there. You can see from Gianna. Very, very smooth one. Sheehan Lim. comes in again, comes in high again, leave the 6 pins.
Looks like the ball's off her hand a little bit late to me.
Yeah. I think she just not confident with her current ball reaction.
And that can do it sometimes.
Yeah. So she can't go to the target. But it's okay, not a big problem here. On 3 frame from Sheehan Lim. Not a split. Makeable spares. Yes, and she gets it.
When she gets back on this right lane, she's going to have to step left a little bit and just get it off her hand.
Because, yeah, like we see just now, not that clean a bit on the release from Sheehan Lim. But, yeah, like I said, maybe the ball reaction affects the confidence, you know. Sometimes it is, for me.
It can happen. Even for the best players, it can happen. Absolutely.
Gianna, will she strike to extend the lead? Yes. A double from Gianna. Oh my days.
Sheehan is going to have to be completely committed from here on out.
Maybe we see another ball change, or just some adjustment here from Sheehan Lim.
Looks like might be adjusting some tape in her ball, or a different thumb.
Yep, ball change.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Let's see.
And this one picked up a little bit strong on the right lane earlier. Let's see what it does here on lane 37. She did come in light here the last shot.
Sheehan Lim, oh, maybe?
Oh, and it goes through the pins perfectly on lane 37.
Very, very nice shot, and a very, very professional ball change. We can say that, Greg?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful looking shot from Lim Sheehan. And for Gianna, working on double, going on for a turkey on the 5 frame.
You know, it takes a lot of practice with these athletes knowing which ball to change to and how they react off of one another and how many boards different they are. That's all practice before they get here.
True. Oh, Gianna still continuing her streak. The same pattern we can see from Gianna from the past games, 280 game, still a strike, started with a strike and a spare.
That's
and
right.
just finish it. So also a ball change from Sheehan. I hope she gets a bit more left for this lane.
She's going to need to here. Oh, she does go deeper, but too much inside down lane.
Yeah.
Probably where she wanted it in the front of the lane or close, but definitely inside down lane.
Again, hard conversion actually to take here. But Sheehan already picked this one up last game. Gianna now is very relaxed, very calm. She knows she's having it, Greg.
She's got a terrific...
Sheehan
gets 2.
Only gets 2, and now very, very bad situation where Sheehan wanted to be. Only a 234 maximum for Sheehan Lim, and Gianna 280.
Sheehan is really having a challenge on this right lane, and that so far is a big difference, big key in this match.
Yeah, Gianna. Good shot. Oh,
goes high. Gets the 4-7 out. Just leaves the 6-10.
Oh my God! Very, very fortunate breaks there from Gianna. Let's see one more time. From a big 4 and only a 6-10.
That ball was almost through the 5th arrow in the front of the lane.
Yeah, I think maybe that will save her this game, Greg.
Oh, it's a big break.
Yeah. And for Sheehan Lim, still, I think she's not very comfortable right now. You can see she might pull it so much on past previous shot. Also, this shot.
Even though Gianna was up, you never want to open when you're up.
Yeah.
You just want to at least stay clean.
For the momentum. Sheehan, I think she has to start striking if she wants to game this match. And for Gianna, Turkey, on the 7, 8, and 9 frame, I think it will be a game over from Sheehan. Let's see Gianna right here on the left lane, still perfect from the 4th frame, the last game, and until now, still a perfect one.
That's pretty impressive.
Left lane from Gianna, comes in a bit high. So Sheehan now, if she wants it, I think now is the time, right, Greg?
Yeah, this is a must strike, I would say.
Sheehan, a bit.
She needs to get some momentum in her favor.
Oh, I think a bit right also to the target. Yeah.
You could see how much deeper both of these ladies are on that right lane. But she has trouble there, down lane, controlling the friction.
Yeah, for Sheehan, I think she just don't throw it to the right break point, down lane from Sheehan, because every shot now she just maybe a bit inside of the target. And maybe it is a game over from Lim Sheehan, but it is still not impossible. But with a strike from Gianna here.
Mathematically,
it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but Gianna looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, I feel very, very confident with two of the lanes now, Gianna. Maybe just a bit adjustment because lane is start to get more and more friction for both of the lanes. So maybe a bot or two is the answer. Gianna. Oh, maybe a bit nice. I thought it's a bit slower, but yeah, good shot from Gianna. So I think mathematically it's not impossible for Sheehan, but a strike here from Gianna will end the game now, Greg. I think a spare also enough, right?
Yes.
But a spare with a good count, but a strike here, confirm. Gianna. Yes, Gianna it is. So Gianna will be the first one in this singles, youth girls singles, to place her spot, to secure the spot in the finals tomorrow. So congratulations, Gianna. But do you just see that shot, Greg, from Sheehan? A 7-9, the solid pocket 7-9. Okay, I will give you a Mr. Dub also, Sheehan, if you spare this. Congratulations to Lim Sheehan also for winning the bronze medal in the singles semifinals. Like everyone said, singles is the hardest category to win the medal, Greg. And kudos to Sheehan. Not an easy job to get until this.
Not easy at all.
Yeah, not easy at all.
And she started off strong in this match with a 246. Just struggled when the lane started breaking down.
Yep. And still for Sheehan, I think she's just having one more step later tomorrow, which is the finals. So she will meet Gianna again tomorrow. Let's see if she wanted a revenge.
That'll be fun to
That
watch.
will be fun to watch. So Gianna takes the win on the second and third game and secured her spot for the singles girls final tomorrow. Shian Lim trying to end the game with a strike with a turkey. Oh, a bit too late there for Shian, but never mind. You did a good job. Winning a bronze medal for the singles event in this IBF World Youth Championship is not a small thing. It's very, very big. Maybe a dream for anyone.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor. Congratulations.
The work that goes in to get this far. A lot of practices, a lot of competition, a lot of work on their mental game.
A lot of sacrifices. So 163 from Lim Shian and 225 for Gianna. Very, very high game here we can see. So like the winning game is 246, 280 and 225. Love to see this kind of match, a high scoring game for the winning points. Congratulations Gianna and also Lim Shian. So we will be right back later watching the second step of the semifinals between again USA and Singapore. So at TVS Sarawak will be live until the double semifinals tonight. So stay tuned and we will be back later. So it's me, Musai Khalid, and
Greg Hatchis-Savis. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Hi, my name is Gianna Brandolino. I'm from Shanahan, Illinois, from the United States of America. I'm 19 years old and I'm on Junior Team USA. I fell in love with bowling because I practically grew up in the bowling alley. My parents met in the bowling alley and I just fell in love with it. The people that supported me the most to reach this level has been my parents. They've always given me the opportunities to be successful and I'm very grateful for them. I feel like there's no better feeling than having USA on my back. I feel like I'm not only representing my country, but everyone in it. In the future, I want to just become a role model for the sport of bowling. I want to be a person that everyone can come to for help, no matter the situation. I want to help the younger generations with their mental games and become an elite athlete. Thank you to USBC, all of my coaches, all of my friends and family, and all of the supporters of Team USA.
Hi, my name is Erin Kolensic. I'm from Powder Springs, Georgia. I'm 20 years old, and I represent Junior Team USA. I started bowling when I was like 5. My dad would just take me to league, and it just became something I continuously did, and super fun. My biggest supporter reaching this level probably has been like my coaches throughout my youth career, and then my parents just supporting me and getting me what I need for tournaments. Me representing Team USA means a lot. It means that I get the privilege to go represent USA as a whole. I think it's amazing. The moment that I will not forget. For me, it came in college when we won NCAAs. It was just unforgettable, just the whole experience. I would like to go out on tour and bowl some stops, but I also want to get a job in law enforcement. What I'd say to like the younger bowlers, keep working hard. You will see the results. I'd like to thank all my coaches, Team USA, USBC, and all the supporters.
I'm Elizabeth Tuber. I'm from Holly, Michigan, the United States of America. I'm 20 years old and I represent Junior Team USA. I started bowling at 3 years old. It was something that my whole family did and it helped me to fall in love with it. My parents are definitely my biggest supporters. They always show up for me no matter what. Representing my country to me means more than just stepping onto the lanes. It's for something bigger than myself or bigger than the school that I go to or anything like that. In the future, I want to be a bowling alley proprietor and stay within the industry and help to grow youth bowling in my area. I want to send the message that who you are is good enough and to be you on and off the lanes, because at the end of the day, you're not going to change who you are, but if you're you, good things can happen. Thank you to my coaches, to USBC, for my family that supports me along the way, to the friends that are behind me no matter what, and to everybody around me who is cheering me on.